Hello everyone, Alex here again with yet another vintage phone to show you. Now this is probably the coolest, funkiest telephone I've ever seen. It's a 1979 Western Electric Noteworthy telephone in the brown colour. Now the Western Electric Noteworthy was essentially a trimline wall phone in a box. The Noteworthy was part of the AT&T design line telephone range in the late 70s, early 80s. Now this is a really cool phone. As you can see, it's held to the wall by this large metal bracket, so you can kind of get an idea of the weight of this phone. But this phone was designed to be a message centre with the phone on the side, and it also held a phone book in this recess here. You can probably see it in the reflection, this large opening. It also has a slide-out tray in case the phone book is longer than the body of the phone. Of course, on the opposite side is the handset there. And in the middle is the message centre. So I have the black board set up, but it's also a cork board. On the reverse side of this panel here is a bulletin board. So that's really cool, and this brown version has this maple trim which runs all the way around. That looks really funky. And at the top here is a cavity which holds chalk, chalkboard rubbers, pens, pencils, pins, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's just a really funky phone, and it was designed to be like, call Tim at 5 PM or pick up some milk, that kind of thing. Sorry that took me a while to write that because I'm not left-handed, but you get the idea. But there you go. So what's really cool about this phone is that this large box, which is essentially the main body of the phone, is totally reversible, so you can mount it on the wall on either side, which enables this message centre to be on this side or the other side, and also the handset to be on the right or the left, so it's totally user-friendly. So that's really cool. So as I said, it's basically a trimline phone, so it has a trimline handset. It's a touch-tone version, as you can see, but it was also available in rotary dial. And it's a later touch-tone handset because, as you can see, it has the square buttons and the line-powered LED backlight. Now, of course, it has a alphanumeric keypad backplate. It has a number card on the handset, and it also has a number card on the main body of the phone. There's the hook switch on the handset, there's the transmitter, and there's the receiver. There's also the main hook switch on the body of the phone. And very typical of an American wall phone, it has a 25-foot handset cord. It's a very, very long cord, so you can get halfway around the house with this. That's just very interesting to me because we don't tend to see such long handset cords on telephones in the UK. But I guess that's all there is to say on it. Oh, there's also a ringer adjustment at the back of this opening here that holds the phone book. It's right at the back, which I can't show you because the mirror's in the way. But anyway, the line cord is coming down from the inside of the bracket here. It sort of wraps around inside and it plugs in here. Well, it's actually hardwired on mine because I changed it, but it was modular originally, because I had to put a BT line card on it, because of course I'm in the UK. But, oh, that's also what I wanted to mention. The colours this was available in, you could get it in brown, as you see here, white, rust and yellow. I think those were the official colours. There may have been more, but I think those are the only ones. So without further ado, let's have a dial-out demonstration. So you can hear the dial tone there.
Welcome to Ask Dyson. If you're calling to check the status of an order, please be aware that each item is sent separately.
So there you go. So we'll call this number and it'll be busy. So there you go. So the last thing we will do is call it, and you'll be able to hear the lovely mechanical ringer. Now of course it has a trimline ringer because essentially it is a trimline wall phone, but many of these design line phones did have trimline ringers because I think that was the smallest ringer that would fit in many of them. But anyway, I'll just key the number in here on my iPhone and we will call it. So here we go. So there we are, and there's another look at the backlit dial. You can see all the numbers very clearly in a dark room, which is what it was designed for. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks very much for watching.